This is the STRICH M1 UHF wireless microphone system for dynamic microphones and condenser microphones and much more. STRICH sent me this product for review, but everything I say in this video is my own opinion. Inside the package, you are going to get the transmitter, the receiver, the instructions right here, and there's really not much to it. It's pretty much just plug and play unless you're switching things around, and I'll show you that. You get all kinds of goodies in here. You get a male XLR to 1/4 inch jack, you get a female XLR to 1/4 inch jack, you get 2 1/4 inch to 1/8 inch adapters here, and you get a double USB Type-C charging cable because they're rechargeable. You plug them in right here. On a full charge, they are supposed to work up to 5 to 8 hours. They say without any obstacles, it has a 164-foot wireless transmission range, or about 50 meters. And they say it can do about 100 foot or 30 meters with obstacles. Now, obviously, that's going to depend on several factors. You know, the interference in the room, the battery level, and all of that. So we're going to test that out here in a minute. And something I thought was neat, since you're able to set these to one of 20 different frequency channels, you can use up to 20 sets of these at the same time. And I'll show you how to change the frequency on here shortly. With all these adapters that they've provided, if you wanted to, you could use this as a guitar wireless, for instance. You could plug it directly into a powered speaker, into a PA, into a mixing board, all kinds of options. All right, I had to shoot this section in less light because the LED screen and the lighting makes it look like it's flickering. It doesn't flicker at all, but let me show you how this works. So we've got the receiver and we've got the transmitter. Just press and hold the power button to turn them on, and they power up. On the transmitter here, you can see the power button. You can see it's telling you the frequency, it's telling you the volume because there's a volume knob on here, and it's telling you the setting that it's on. If you hit the power button once, it goes into the volume setting, and you can change the volume from anywhere from 0 to 8. So you can control your volume remotely from the transmitter side. So maybe you're having some distortion or something. Maybe you want to turn the volume down on this transmitter side. If you hit the power button a second time, it takes you to this where you can see that mic is flashing, and you have 3 different settings. You have mic, you have music, and you have 48 volt phantom power for a condenser mic or some type of mic that requires phantom power. I'm just going to leave it on mic. If you hit it a third time, it goes back to normal. They say you can use up to 20 of these at the same time, and they've given you 20 different frequencies to choose from. I do not know exactly how to dial into a certain frequency, and I'm sure it's just trial and error. If I were to play with it, I could count how many times I press the button is what frequency. I just haven't had the time yet. So turn on the receiver, and on the transmitter, you're going to want to press and hold the power and minus button until you see CH pop up. And there it is. I'm going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Why not? Let's see what happens. Let's try. There it is. You can see it changed right there to 568.75 on the receiver. And it should show up 568.75 on the transmitter here in a second. Eventually, after playing with it for a while, I can get the frequencies to sync up. So I'm going to set this up and run a little test on here. Let's just plug this directly in. I've got a Sennheiser E935. I'm going to use a 1/4 inch adapter here. Nice spring-loaded adapter. And I'm going to plug it into this old 8-inch speaker on this little bass amp that came with something. You can see it is working good with no latency. Let's see how far I can go down the street without losing anything here. I'm going to put my lapel mic over by the speaker. There we go. One thing I did want to point out, this is made of plastic. It's very lightweight. If you're a singer who's walking around without a mic stand, you want to be very careful not to drop this. That's one of the first things I'm thinking of. As far, you can probably put this in a mic stand, no problem. I wouldn't worry about this one bit. But let's test out the distance. Here we go. Let's start walking. I got to be quiet so my neighbors don't think I'm weird. 30 feet. I'm at 40 feet. Probably at 50 feet. 60 feet. 70 feet. 80 feet. I think I'm about 100 feet. I'm actually out under the road by my house. So let's see if when I play this back, if we have any distortion or noise. Pretty good distance. I got trees, fences, dogs barking, all kinds of stuff going on. Hear me walking through the leaves. Coming back, coming back. Any breakup, any distortion? And we're back. Pretty cool. I'm back with a lapel mic on, so there you go. Cool concept. Lightweight, easy to use. For me, this is going to be great for band practice. Obviously, I play a lot of small venues, small clubs. So it's good to have one less wire to trip over. Multiple uses. I like it.